just ahead.
I need to get the ship ready for the return voyage. I suggest you find...
You should join the rest of the guests up at the keep.
How could you sleep through that? Everyone else has already disembarked. We need to... Well, according to the last couple of nobles who headed off the ship, we're somewhere in the Deadlands, the Oblivion Plain of Mehrunes Dagon. I guess Vandacia really didn't want anyone interrupting this event. Same place the rest of the nobles went. Off the ship in that way. There's some sort of keep over there. I'm right behind you. Let's go see what this is all about.
This way, please. Mind where you step.
I need to get the ship ready for the return voyage. I suggest you find your way to the keep before you miss all the festivities.
Keep going. Stay on the path.
Please excuse the mess, Your Excellency.
Wasting time is an important part of life.
All right, this is weird. We're in freaking Oblivion, and these cracked acorns are having a party. I wonder when Vandacia plans to make an appearance. No, look around. He brought these people here to show them he's in control, that he's got power and the favor of Mehrunes Dagon. I think we need to explore this place and figure out what he's got planned before he reveals it to the world. Which is why we need to get moving. If he has found an ambition, maybe we can free them. And if it's something else, well, we need to see what it is and figure out what... Let's search around and see if we can get a look at Vandacia's surprise before he parades it before these corrupt nobles. Oh, hey, look! Is that Lyrinth? What's she doing here? I'm getting that impression, at least from everyone that isn't you, me, or Lyrinth. What's she doing over there, I wonder? Anyway, since they all seem comfortable and excited to be sipping wine in the Deadlands, how could they not be cultists?
Ah, little mortal. I was wondering when you were going to arrive. And where did you get that outfit? Is that really what passes for the height of fashion among the Tamriel elite? I told you I had my own avenues of investigation. Why does it surprise you that I would be on hand for Vandacia's major announcement? Besides, the Dagonist who gave me this coin was only too happy to let me take it from her cold, dead hand. Not exactly. I haven't been able to move about as freely as I would like. I don't want to reveal myself to Dagon's Dromora any sooner than I have to. But some of these mortals believe that Vandacia has finally found one of the ambition. As I understand it, he has been looking for them ever since Emperor Leovik's death. I suggest you take advantage of that disguise you're wearing and see what you can find out before Vandacia begins this
I didn't know you were interested in that genre. I'll have to remember that.
Enjoy yourselves. Council.
Perhaps when this is all over, we can stop hiding. I look forward to proudly proclaiming my place in the Order of the Wing.
A little piece of Gideon here in the Deadlands.
I've been Council of Vandacia's most ardent supporter. Even when some of the others called for a new vision, I urged patience. And see?
Isn't it exciting? This is the day we've long been awaiting, the revelation.
The Lord of Fire and Flood has blessed our holdings 1,000-fold. Yet Vandacia claims that even more will soon be ours. I can't wait to see what he has...
It is good to finally see a return on our investment. Vendacia and the Order have required a huge amount of gold these past few years, especially since the fall of our beloved...
Be careful. I don't think they want us wandering around on our own.
I'll tell you what I told Vendacia. I'm Sombrin, and I won't perform for the So, Vendacia has let some of his pet nobles come by to gawk at his prize. Away, you vultures! There aren't enough of you to stop Vondacia. He has an army of elite soldiers, crazed cultists, and Daedric creatures given to him by Mehrunes Dagon personally. You're hopelessly outclassed. Me? I'm the main event at this infernal affair. Vondacia plans to sacrifice me to his Daedric prince, referred to me as one of the 4 ambitions of Mehrunes Dagon. Apparently they think my death will grant them all unlimited power. I don't know. Maybe. My mentor used that term once or twice, but I never paid it much mind. Look, to stop Vondacia, you need to get me out of here. Find the key to unlock these chains. Kenreeve Desarog has a copy. His chamber's to the north.
You get the key. I'll stay here and watch over Sombrin. I'll stand guard. Just...
Go around!
Move to flank!
mortal is allowed here. Not even the High Priest. I shall wear your flesh like a cloak.
I really don't like your odds.
Hey, over here! We're too late. While you were searching for the key, Vandacia arrived and called in the nobles. Great, but it's not like we can just walk in there and... Wait a moment. If we can cause a panic, get those nobles to run around screaming, that should create enough of a diversion for you to use that key and set Sombrin free. We just need to accomplish that before Vandacia gets to the part where he's sacrificed. Take these Reekers. They're beetles similar to dewbugs. Very tasty, though they release a foul odor when they die. I was saving them for later, but I'll get more. Place them around the hall. Then, when you give the signal, I'll loose some arrows. Just drop the Reekers around the perimeter of the chamber. Once you've placed them, give me the signal and wait for the clouds of stench to clear the room. Then you can set Sombrin free. I hope you can hold your breath, though. We had an infestation in my village when I was a little girl. If you know how to do it, you can kill them without causing a stink. They're quite delicious. But if you just crush them or stick them with an arrow, phew, that's what we're counting on. Place the Reekers around the chamber. Just drop the Reekers around the...
I'll just keep at it, I suppose.
Brothers and sisters of the Waking Flame, behold our future. This is one of the fabled 4 ambitions of Mehrunes Dagon, and his death will elevate us all. Like the others of his kind, he was created from birth for one purpose: to give us his power and grant our Dark Lord a connection to the mortal plane.
Now that's what I call a distraction. Let's grab
Interrupt
Sombrin and
this
get out of here.
sacred ceremony! Destroy them!
Thank
Counselor,
you, stranger.
this way, before
Damn!
the odor
The
overwhelms.
High Priest is getting away!
Now go! I will deal with the intruders. You will not escape this keep.
I don't want to hurt you, but now I'm going to.
Change of plans?
They're coming for us.
Stop them! Recapture the ambition at all costs!
Now she may get noticed.
Get us,
but
Sombrin!
style-
We need to get out of here!
I can't. Too exhausted.
I'll help Sombrin. You need to deal with those Dremora.
All right, but don't cry for mummy.
Very well. I shall deal with you myself.
I open a portal, little mortal. Take your companions and leave this place. We shall see each other again. I guarantee it.
Remind me never to get dressed up for a romp through Oblivion again. This fancy outfit threw off my aim ever so slightly. I think we have to. We've got 3 of the 4 ambitions. Now we just need to figure out what to do with them. That goes without saying. Take Sombrin to the Temple of Dibella in Gideon. That's where Keshu was going to hide the twins. Then, meet me at the Governor's mansion. I want to let Keshu...
Thank you for getting me out of that place. I am in your debt. That story would take too long to tell. Let's just say I made the mistake of returning to a place where I once lived. I wasn't paying attention. Suddenly I was surrounded by Vondasia's cultists. They overpowered me and I woke up in chains. Yes, I would like to meet these other ambitions. find out who they are, what we are, and learn more about this power Von Dacia seems intent on taking from us.
Take Sombrin to the Temple of Dibella, then meet me at the Governor's Mansion.
Lead the way, my
I was
friend.
tired of walking anyway.
What do you want?
Go, my friend. Go see Evely. The twins and I have much to discuss.
I'm Destron, and this is my sister Kalia. But who are you?
My name is Sombrin, and I, like you, am an ambition.
Another ambition? Truly? How very nice to meet you.
What do you want?
Following me? Do I need to scream?
Something you need? Problem, Sarah?
Are you talking to me? Without a proper introduction?
Say you haven't seen me.
Did you get Sombrin settled into the temple? Did you introduce him to... Perfect. I was telling the governor everything that happened. How we traveled to the Deadlands and stopped Vandacia from sacrificing the third ambition. We need to figure out our next move.
You have done well
the
so far,
Morrowind has their eye
mercenary.
on you.
Now we must speak. Every stone tossed into a pond causes ripples. The stones you have thrown have caused waves. As much as I wish to assist you, I need to think of Gideon and my spy master tells me that Councillor Vandacia still has eyes in the city. That even now we fear he is aware that we harbor the ambitions. That he gathers his cultists to assault Gideon. The presence of the ambitions keep the ambitions safe, but we need to find a better place to hide them. Talk to the ambitions. Perhaps the third one you rescued. Sombrin, was it? Evely said he wasn't locked in a vault when the cult found him. Maybe he knows more than the twins. I would never turn away anyone in need. We will protect the ambitions for as long as we can, yet I fear my legionnaires will not be able to hold off Vandacia's forces. My spy master reports a flurry of activity that is troublesome, and Gideon is not the fortress it once was. Even so, My Blackfin Legion will give as good as it gets. Better, even. What most concerns me, Vondacia's family is powerful and has deep roots in Blackwood. His spies and political allies fill Gideon like wine fills a goblet. And not all of them are cultists, at least not openly. I fear the enemy we cannot see more than the one.
Go on, Callia.
Well?
Unleash your power. Just like back in the Sanctum.
All right, if you say so.
No! Wait!
Something's wrong.
Pull back, Callia. Pull back!
I can't!
Hold on. Let me help. There.
How did you do that?
Practice. I trained to control my powers after I left my vault. When I was freed from my vault, it took months for my own power to reach such levels, and then it nearly destroyed me. I'm surprised Callie has gotten to that point so quickly. Our powers grow exponentially once we leave the protection of the vaults. It's what they were constructed for. But Callie's power has advanced much faster than mine did. It almost consumed her. If not for my mentor, the same would have befallen me. When Duke Varen's forces came through, they set me free. To them, I was just another political prisoner. I wandered without a purpose for a time until my power reached a level similar to what you saw here. That's when my mentor found me. I don't see why not. Plus, it will probably be safer if the three of us leave for a while. There's an old shrine northwest of here. Let's meet there. I suggest you tell your Wood Elf companion where we're going. She seems like... Find us in the marsh to the northwest. I'll take Callie and Destron and meet you at the shrine. Don't worry. I'll protect them. The cultists won't surprise me again. Just let your Wood Elf friend know that we have the twins, and we'll keep them safe. The governor is wise. A moving target is harder to hit than a stationary one. And if we're no longer inside the city, Vondacia's cultists have no reason to attack it. I wasn't paying attention. My mentor warned me that I was going to be hunted, but I didn't listen. I returned to my old vault to see if I could learn more about who and what I am. The cultist ambushed me, knocked me out before I could respond.
That was terrifying. I've never felt anything like that. Ever. Nothing like that ever occurred during our training. My gift is fire. Summoning flames is as natural as breathing. In the vault, it was always just a spark or a simple flicker. But when I tried to hit the target, I couldn't control it. The fire inside me, it wanted to grow, to spread, to feed. I'm fine. A bit lightheaded, maybe. Whatever Sombrin did, it put the fire out. At least for now. I don't like this. What if next time I summon the power, no one can help me extinguish it? I could hurt Destron. I could burn Gideon to the ground.
Our power seems to be getting stronger. Harder to control. If not for Sombrin, Callia's own power might have consumed her. Is this our punishment for a... No, probably not. But we're definitely getting stronger. You saw what I did in the Sanctum. My power is lightning, but after seeing how Callia lost control, I'm hesitant to use it out here. I will, though, if I'm called upon.
It's only stealing if you get caught, right?
I beg your pardon. Surely there are more pressing matters that demand your attention.
Does not seem to stop me.
Hey, I'm over here. Keshu told me to take a thinking break. It helps to take a break sometimes, you know? From thinking, so you can think better later. Anyway, how are the ambitions doing? Have you figured out a better place to hide them? Well, that sounds bad, obviously. What happened? Oh! I knew there was a reason we plucked him out of Vandasia's fortress in the Deadlands. I mean, other than preventing a human sacrifice. So who is this helpful person? Stick close to them. You need to keep the ambitions safe and out of Vandasia's clutches. While you're away, I'm going to continue helping Keshu's Blackfin Legion. And I want to be around when my cousins from Valenwood finally arrive.
You wanted. I treat.
panic! We can do this!
All I ask is that you all keep an open mind.
That's a Dremora.
Sombrin, what's going on here?
Easy, everyone. This is Zaina. She can help us. Mercenary, why don't you speak to her?
Interesting. I didn't expect to hear from Sombrin again after he left, despite my advice. But to find him in the presence of a powerful mortal and 2 other ambitions... But where are my manners? Greetings, mortal. I am Zaina. And so I did. I sensed his need and offered my assistance. He learned well, and as he will tell you, I never betrayed. Is that why he has summoned me? Because those other 2 ambitions now face the same danger that... Then you must bring them to my sanctuary. They are far more than anything you can imagine. I helped Sombrin because I didn't want to see him fall into Mehrunes Dagon's hands, or destroy himself with his own power. I will do the same for the others. I hide in the Deadlands. Yes, Dagon's realm. But I have ways to protect us. Before you bring them, they must be attuned to this realm. Find slivers of the Deadlands lodged in your world. Sombrin will show you how to use them to attune the ambitions.
Slivers of the Deadlands. Attunement? This is way beyond...
We had Dremora teachers in the Sanctum at times. They could be cruel.
As I said. Zaina helped me. And she can help Kalia and Destron. You just have to trust her. And if you can't trust her, forgive me. But in my experience, most of Nirn takes a dark view of Dremora. Zaina found me when I was at my worst. If she wanted me dead, she could have killed me years ago or just let me destroy myself. Instead, of that I'm certain. Competition in the Deadlands is fierce, especially among the non-aligned Dremora. I know that she seeks allies to call upon when the need arises. Having 3 ambitions who owe you a favor? That's like gold to Zaina. Let me mark your map. Zaina told me where to find these slivers of the Deadlands when I needed them. Dagon cultists often enshrine these shards whenever they find them. You'd be surprised how often chunks of Oblivion make their way to Nirn. I'll describe the process when you return. I need to prepare a portal at a place where the planar boundaries are thin. Take Kalia and Destron and gather the slivers. Then I can attune them to the Deadlands. I also marked where to meet me on your map. Our powers interact strangely with the natural forces of the Deadlands. That's why we need to be attuned. Of course, I underwent the process years ago. Now we must help the twins do the same. No, you're not an ambition. Besides, you've been to the Deadlands already and suffered no ill effects. If the twins attempted that before we attuned them, the plane would rip them apart. Our power is connected to Mehrunes. I'm not entirely sure. I just know that there's some element of Mehrunes Dagon inside us, and it wants to return whence it came. I think that's what Vondacia hoped to accomplish by killing me.
I suppose we must trust in Sombrin's experience. He knows quite a lot more about our powers than we do. Does it matter? I felt the power inside me when I lost control back at the temple. I couldn't stop it. If Sombrin hadn't suppressed my flames, I would have ignited the city. Unless you know another way to fix me.
Let's find these objects from the Deadlands as Sombrin's mentor suggested. If it helps keep me and my sister alive, we've got to try it. no matter the risk. No, but I never heard of ambitions either before all this began. We're in new territory here, but as long as my sister and I are in danger, Can you believe it, Kalia? We're going to be great heroes.
What's heroic about being consumed by our own powers?
Zyna taught Sombrin to control his powers. She'll do the same for us.
If the cultists or our own powers don't kill us first.
Come now, sister. Where's your sense of adventure?
What if Zyna only wants to use us for our power, Destron?
She can't force us. You heard her. She needs allies, and we're as powerful as they come.
I've read the stories. Pacts with Daedra never turn out well.
I'll protect you, Kalia. You have my word.
Silly little brother. I'm the one who protects you.
You're barely older, only by a moment. Two slivers of the Deadlands, one for each of us. Mission accomplished.
I fear it just gets more difficult from here.
You worry about everything. Let's go meet Sombrin.
Let's ride!
Wasn't so hard.
Oh, hello there. You know if this is the Silent Halls? A willow said I could find it out this way, but trees aren't great with directions. What with staying in one place their whole life. Yes and no. I'm here because I'm looking for a Harada creeper seed. Don't come by those very, well, ever. Heard the wild elves kept a seat in Blackwood. Nobody remembers that, of course, except the trees. But that's what I said, isn't it? Got to be in the right state of mind for tree speaking. Just gets my thoughts in a jumble. I could use a clear head right now. Like yours. What say you help me find the errata? Guess I should introduce myself then. Unless you're some sort of vision guide, then you probably know who I am. What was I saying? Oh, right. I'm Adrahon, herbalist, arborist, all-around friend of the green. Green as grass? Why do you ask? Oh, you mean with my head? That's just because of the tree speaking. Most folks can't hear trees. Not really sure about those Argonians, but trees, the secret's in the leaves. Most folk think communing with nature is all about sitting by streams and meditating. But if you really want to open your mind to tree speaking, you've got to start thinking like them. That's where the leaves come in. Of course, the green leaves leaves all around like little invitations. You just got to learn how to use them and open your mind. Then you'll really see all the things you've been missing in the world. Guess I should introduce myself. There's something unpleasant going on, all right. The foliage is real restless around here. And hold on there! Look at this vine! That's definitely a Rada creeper vine. Just a dizzy spell. Comes on strong when the trees don't know how to use their inside voice. And most don't. We should take a look around these ruins. See what all the commotion's about. Oh, right, you can't hear it. Feels like we walked right into the middle of an argument. Liable to split my head if they don't settle down for a moment. I don't know what's got the flora in a tizzy here, but it's not your average termites and weevils, I can tell you that much. The kind that makes you scream bloody murder.
Head. Keep fighting!
Would it kill them to run away? Well, no, I guess it wouldn't. Maybe they should try that.
more Harada vines. Try pulling them up. Huh, nope, still no roots. This creeper's done quite some creeping. Let's keep looking.
That got them off balance.
Here we go. Get it by the base and give it a good pull. Still no roots. Hey, hello? No, not you. Shush a moment. Ooh. I get what all the hollering was about. That creeper's strangling a tree around here. It's calling for help, but no one's on. Well, we can't just leave this nasty oblivion weed with all these helpless greens. Let's dig it up. Maybe I can transplant it. All we're finding out here are vines. I bet the heart of the Harada creeper took root near that. No? But I reckon I can find it. Sounds like it's calling from deeper in the ruin. We've got to get...
If it helps, I'm scared too. Where'd you go?
Sul'Zan, they're a nasty bunch. Looks like they're doing alchemy here, with the Arada vines. Let's see what they're up to. Some kind of alchemical concoction. Made from the creeper, I reckon. Looks like they've been harvesting the Harada vines. Awful lot of them. Yuck! Paper! Turns my stomach to think of some poor tree being hacked to bits and pulp. I heard the Sul'Zan were raiders, but I didn't imagine they'd be interested in this sort of equipment. Looks like they're using it to refine the Arada they're collecting into some kind of concoction. In Gideon, when I was trying to get introduced to Aist, good-natured Argonian warned me which parts of Blackwood were most dangerous. Sul'Zan territory most of all. Nasty bunch. Bit of a thorny trail we're on, yeah? But hostile Argonian, yeah? Or at least that's the impression I get. Tree speaking ain't easy, you know. Even Valenwood trees are all rhymey-wimey with their communication. Well, someone's been here recently. Let's keep an eye out while we look for the creeper. There's definitely some creepy creeper tingles in here. I think we're on the right trail.
I guess this is a fight now.
Help! Please!
Oh, you hear that? Tree's finally speaking clearly.
Over here!
Oh, wait.
Whoever you are, please, help! Solzan, ambushed the caravan we were with, dragged everyone here, tried to escape, but they caught us. Killed anyone who resisted, harvesting, chopping, grinding some fiendish nettles into powder. They mix it into some concoction, turns those brutes into monsters. More than they already are. Watched some tear each other to pieces. Don't think they felt any of it. Like in the heart of the ruin, where that horrid vine grows. They feed it our blood. Bleed us like pigs.
That's horrible. We've got to do something! You heard that, right? The Sulzan gorging it and letting it grow wild, and ravage the native growth, all so they can reap its vines for their nasty alchemy. That'd be... Right. She did, didn't she? Well, we'd better set them...
Get back, you fetcher!
army. It's everywhere. And so are the prisoners.
Yuli!
I'll climb up to the folk on those trellises. You get the ones on the ground. Let's hurry.
In a big family, you have to know how to scrap.
Devine, is that you? By Vec, Devine really found someone to help. Thank you, stranger.
Follow your friend down there and get out of here.
Don't feed me too! Wait, you're not... Thank the Divines. I thought I'd die down here.
If you're here to help, please hurry. Did Mother send you? I can't wait to see her again.
Was that the last of them? Oh, thank Vec.
That's all the caravanners except Bavine. But there's still one. I can still hear the creeper fighting with that tree for one. And the tree's losing. We've got to do something about the vine strangling its roots and kill the creeper. Yeah, that was before I saw it. The Sul'Zan have grown it so out of control that we'd never uproot the creeper intact. And we can't just leave it. I don't know. The heart of the Harada creeper should be a big bulb with roots extending out. Reach in there and yank out its seed pod. Then pour those poisons all around the roots. Those two dark elves are Bavine's husband and son. She was still alive when we left her, but with her injuries, she'll be as good as dead without help. Don't know if I can save her, but I can try. You all just get yourselves to safety. We'll handle the rest.
Please. My wife risked her life to get us help. If there's any...
I want to quit this wretched place. But after all that digging...
If you're going to kill bugs, at least kill Fetcher flies.
You cannot halt the wave of chaos here.
Beck, I hope you're watching.
Your body will feed the Harada.
What's that? Oh, feeling a bit better then? Don't mention it. Huh? Oh, sorry. Was just listening to our new tree friend. And a history at that. Been wanting to talk to one for ages. It says thanks, by the way. Well, it doesn't really say anything, but I get the impression it's right grateful you saved it. She's barely hanging on. Even my strongest medicine wouldn't do much for her. It'd take a miracle to... What's that? Aha. The East says the Creeper's seeds could do the trick. Did you manage to get the pod? What's that? Oh, they did? Well, there you go. We can... Oh, but then that'd really be... Gosh. If it were the green, wouldn't be a question. The plant comes first. The pack doesn't count here. But if I grow my own creeper, I can get more seeds and make more medicines. Looking at her now, though, I just don't know. Right. Got to look at the bigger picture. I'm not just trading the life of the plant for the life of a woman. I'm trading all the potential benefits this ornery root can have for the whole ecology. I can mix up something to ease her passing at the least. I'll be out once she's at peace. Go on then. I've got to hurry if I'm going to do anything for Bivine. When I'm finished here,
Where are the others? The ones who sent you? Was there a Dunmer woman among them?
I tried to save her, but her wounds... I couldn't. I'm sorry.
No. Bivine. I should have gone with her. She didn't want... She's the reason any of us survived.
I can't believe it. She seemed invincible through all this. If it were...
I've had people come to me for their ails, looking for herbs and medicines, but I've never had to see them suffer. Watch them die. Give my condolences to their kin. I did try. And we saved these folk at least. You reckon that's enough? Never stuck my neck out like this for strangers. Ooh, all of this doesn't sit well with my special mixture. Got my head spinning like a maple seed. Well, I don't want to risk those angry Argonians getting these creeper seeds again. So...
we go.
Hope we find... I guess this is a fight now.
Destron, stop! This is serious!
Relax, Kalia. We're on an adventure.
Destron, be serious! Our own powers could destroy us!
That won't happen. I won't let it.
It might not be up to you.
They're coming for us.
We're doing this to avoid all that. Did you gather the slivers? You found the Deadland slivers? Good. I set up the portal at the top of the hill behind me. Alatun, Kalia, and Destron. Then I need you to deal with a complication for me. Creatures were drawn to the hillside by my actions. Could you make sure the path to the top is clear? The last thing we need is for some mundane and random threat to provoke a...
What a sight! Oh, I can't wait to write home about this.
Just like we discussed, focus on the slivers of Deadlands.
It's working!
I've never traveled by portal before.
Quick, step inside. Follow when you're ready, friend.
I greet you, mortal. As with Sombrin, I shall do all that I can to aid the twins. But first, they must before I can teach them to contain their power, they must first come to understand it. The path of the obelisks will help them do so. They must visit the 3 ancient oracles and learn the truths that protect the twins from the dangers of the forest. They cannot unleash their power safely until they have learned to control it. At each obelisk, you will bear witness to the truths they learn. Come to me when all the power of these 2 ambitions grows with every passing moment. You must hurry. The path begins to the northwest. Look for the obelisks of origin, empowerment, and inevitability. Each will reveal a hidden truth.